No matter how well you plan or how skilled your team is, problems are a regular part of project life. From minor misunderstandings to full-scale crises, project managers are routinely called upon to navigate complexity and drive solutions. An ability to effectively solve problems is critical to delivering successful outcomes. Using a structured approach, project managers can resolve issues more efficiently, gain the support of their team and stakeholders, and ultimately strengthen their projects. Here are the steps to take. Albert Einstein famously said, "If I had an hour to solve a problem, I'd spend 55 minutes thinking about it and 5 minutes thinking about solutions." This mindset is especially relevant for project managers. Rushing into a solution without a deep understanding of the problem often leads to wasted effort and recurring issues. The first step in any problem-solving process is to pause and assess. What exactly is the situation? Who is affected? When did it start? Under what conditions? The more thoroughly you define the problem, the more likely you are to find a lasting solution. Tools like root cause analysis can be beneficial in this context. The 5 whys techniques, for example, encourages you to keep asking why something happened until you reach the root cause. A fishbone or Ishikawa diagram can help visually map out possible causes across categories like people, process, equipment, and environment. Involving the team and key stakeholders in this step is essential. Their perspectives may uncover information you hadn't considered. A shared understanding of the problem builds a solid foundation for identifying and selecting the best solution. Next step is to generate and evaluate potential solutions. It's tempting to choose the first promising idea, but casting a wider net often leads to better outcomes. Aim to identify 3 to 5 viable alternatives. Consider how each one addresses the problem in terms of effectiveness, ethics, and cost. The best solutions are those that thoroughly address the issue, minimize disruption, and maximize the use of available resources. This is where tools like SWOT analysis, strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats, or decision matrices can be valuable. These frameworks help you compare options objectively and assess how well each one aligns with project goals and organizational values. Also, consider long-term implications. A solution that's easy to implement today may create larger issues down the road. Balance practicality with foresight and think through potential unintended consequences. The next step is to secure stakeholder support for the fix. Without buy-in, the most elegant solution can fall apart when implemented. Start by clearly articulating why the chosen approach was selected. Show how it meets stakeholder needs and aligns with organizational priorities. Be open to questions and feedback. Slight adjustments may improve acceptance without compromising the core idea. Engagement is key. Involve stakeholders in finalizing the plan, whether through workshops, review sessions, or informal check-ins. This collaborative process not only builds support, but also strengthens the quality of the implementation. Buy-in is more than agreement. It's a commitment to contribute to the success of the solution. When people feel heard and respected, they're more likely to support the effort enthusiastically and consistently. Now it's time to put the plan into action. This step may seem straightforward, but it requires careful management to ensure the solution is delivered as intended. Consistent communication and oversight during this implementation period creates transparency and trust, two of the key ingredients for success. Clearly define who's responsible for what and when. Assign roles, set deadlines, communicate the plan in detail. Tools like Gantt charts, RACI matrices, and implementation checklists can keep everyone aligned. Stay disciplined. This isn't the time for improvisation or unexpected changes. If the team deviates from the plan, the risk of failure increases. The solution was designed and agreed upon for a reason, so stick with it unless there's a compelling reason to adapt. And then again, involve stakeholders in the decision. Once the solution is in motion, you'll need to track its progress closely. Is it working as expected? Is the problem solved? Or is the team encountering unexpected obstacles? Monitoring is more than a status update. It's a chance to verify alignment with the plan, identify variances, and take corrective action. Use dashboards, progress reports, or regular check-ins to stay informed. Share updates proactively. Keeping everyone informed prevents surprises and builds credibility. If deviations occur, assess the impact quickly. Some may require minor adjustments, while others may necessitate a reevaluation of the solution. Act promptly and transparently. Effective monitoring prevents problems from escalating and maintains momentum. Implementation doesn't guarantee success. After the solution has been in place for a reasonable period, take a step back and evaluate. Has the problem been fully resolved? Are stakeholders satisfied? Has the solution introduced any new challenges? Confirmation involves both quantitative and qualitative measures. Look at performance metrics, customer or stakeholder feedback, team observations. A successful solution should address the root cause, produce the desired outcomes, and sustain those improvements over time. If the problem persists or a new one emerges, it might be time to return to step one. Continuous improvement requires a willingness to admit when something didn't work and the courage to try again. Completing this step ensures you don't move on prematurely and that your team learns from the effort, whether it succeeded or fell short. Final step in the process is the most valuable. The lessons learned session allows the team to reflect on what happened, what worked, what could be done differently the next time. Gather the key players, create a safe space for open discussion, and use guiding questions like, what did we do well? What challenges did we encounter? How could we approach similar problems more effectively in the future? Document these insights and store them in a shared repository, such as a knowledge base, project management system, or a shared directory. This information can be invaluable for future projects. Committing to lessons learned isn't just about improvement. It's a signal to your team and stakeholders that every experience is an opportunity to grow. That mindset fosters innovation, trust, and a long-term success. Problems are avoidable. Being unprepared is not. With this 7-step problem-solving process, project managers can tackle challenges with greater confidence and competence. By taking the time to understand the issue, generating the best alternatives, and implementing thoughtfully, you'll improve your team, your project, and your leadership. Next time an issue arises, be a leader. Utilize the structured approach to guide your team through uncertainty and toward a more favorable outcome. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you're getting value from this content, please like, share, and subscribe so we can get more word out to the people who need to hear these messages. As always, take care, and I'll see you soon with another tip.